Okay, continuing on still for the Tuesday. I'm just filming a little brief episodes here. Yeah. ICBC lot, and then the railway yard. Of course, on the start of the southbound side, no. Yeah. Trying to get a little closer check up into the Queensboro Valley job, maybe coupled up to their freight, or just checking. A lot of rocks in the way here. Ouch. There's the Burnaby side of things anyway. There's the CNR side of things in Burnaby. Just checking there quickly. Yeah. Oh, there's something new right now. That's got to be the eastbound shop train maybe. Oh yeah. That's a few hoppers. I know. Trying to get the whole visual of all these fracks in the way here. Jeez. It is what it is. The eastbound valley job just getting ready to soon to go. Oh, it's at the end of the freight, I'm not sure. Seems to be, I guess. It's the yard now. I can see a little bit better here for the morning. Couldn't see much here before in the morning. So it was pure dark. Yeah. Yeah, I think I almost saw two cars. So maybe they're going to. I'm not sure going to Huntington or to the Burnaby area, or maybe both sides to pick up and switch around. I don't know. Thanks to the holiday, it really put a bump in on their train runs. Normally Monday or Friday. It is what it is. And I knew that the eastbound shot train yesterday did do a run after all. I'm glad I filmed that at least. So, two hoppers. And a tank car, okay. And maybe some other freight. Another hopper. Yeah, it's backing up a little bit. We'll get some center beam. Okay. Two center beam there. That's the second car there. Okay, and that's going to be stop there, I suppose. Yeah. No sign of the westbound shot return yet. Came back unless a little bit later, or dropped off at the other side. Yeah. I don't see anything in here in the yard except for that freight, and that westbound's ready to go. Probably just two locomotives. I'm not surprised. The usual. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see any sign of the westbound shop return yet come back in the yard. Maybe had come back. The caboose could be on the other side maybe, or I don't know. Or coming a bit later perhaps, or sometimes they may have dropped it off at the other side in downtown New West too. That's the other option it would do if they ran out of time for the crew, I mean. That's just the eastbound valley job just soon to go. Yeah. Just trying to walk here and get a different view of things. Racks and more racks here. Just trying to catch up to this eastbound valley run. Ooh, looks like they're 382. Yeah, just two locomotives. 382 and possible 384. Yeah, it is the 384. So yeah, and then they got those short little hoppers in the front there. I forgot about that. So two little short hoppers and then two center beams. Okay. Okay, I saw two SW900s. That's when I first saw. I thought that was part of the valley job, and the switcher connected to that. Never mind. Yeah, 2 and 3, 4 leading the train. Or maybe one short hopper and one regular size hopper car in the front there. Yeah, not really sure there, but it is what it is. Hey, at least I just caught it in time. Yay for that. Yeah. Two short little hoppers, I should say. Yeah, never mind. Enough time to run about there to just wait until probably get the clearance maybe before they'll proceed ahead there. Different angle view. I'm just going to walk around because I have other things to do in the morning, so I won't have time to hop on the SkyTrain right away to do my eastbound run. With my luck, I might go out to Huntington today. Sometimes on a Tuesday they have done that if they if there was a civic holiday like yesterday, Family Day, or some other thing, or if there was freight to be picked up from out of Huntington, they'll probably do that today or wait till Wednesday. However, at least looking at a westbound SkyTrain and now an eastbound coming in to and from 22nd Street from this angle here. Yeah, it goes to eastbound now. I'm just walking here to the northbound section, and I'm just going to try to get some other freight. There's those two switches I missed there on the Sunday trip there when they're hauling the auto racks. Yeah. Ground level view. There goes the eastbound Valley Run for the morning. 3-2. Oh, no whistle burst? Oh, okay. Guess maybe by Kruger they'll blow their whistle. I'm not sure. Not here. Okay. That's a Chevy for today's morning freight. A few cars anyway. Better than seeing hardly any cars like last week. 5 locomotives just for Monday, last Monday, and then Tuesday they had extra engines, and then coming back with slow freight. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, there's the caboose. Yeah, so they had done their run overnight and probably split up on the CNR side or so. Maybe they brought only just a few kind of cars back in here, or it's just what it was. I don't know. Caboose there, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, there was an odd train from late last night, and then early this morning, 1 or 2 trains had go to and from Manus Island, or bringing some freight in or out. Anyway, you know, I look at the spur from the northbound side while I'm here standing from the New Westminster side of things, and the inner modules. Yeah, SkyTrain a little bit from waiting to see how the engine will pass through the section there of track. See the 3-2 and the 3-4 just a little bit the top part of their locomotive, the cab, roll through. Stop probably for the switches, I'm sure of. Yes, indeed. SkyTrain. Westbound and eastbound coming to the station, in and out, I should say. Okay, let's throw the switch. They're now proceed on their way. Eastbound. Yeah. Eastbound down, 18 wheels and rolling. Yeah. Good tune from Jerry Reed, but even for the train, hey, why not add that in there? Yeah. Eastbound and down. Yeah. Loaded up in trucking. Yeah. Just watched on the back. Watch the train on the run. Changing a little bit some of the lyrics there. Sorry. Anyway, that's just a tune I liked. Yeah. I'll catch up with you a little bit later with hopefully the westbound sometime of the afternoon. Yeah. This is until then. Yeah. And 22nd for the morning view. Anyways, here from the northbound side of the Queensboro Bridge overpass I'm filming from. SW 900 and 907. Sorry, the trees are a little bit in the way, but the 904. Yeah, that was the 2 switchers. I deleted a little file there back on the Sunday morning when they were bringing racks in there sometime between the other train. Sunny but nice, I have to say. Oh yeah, it's going to be a nice day so far. Maybe a little bit here and there in some parts, but overall. Yeah, it's a different shot here. Different view of things. Yes, indeed. Nice morning. Oh, I have to say that. Heading back home, though. Yeah, they must have dropped the freight off on the westbound shop train run, probably the CPKC or the CNR side of things. Anyway, last look of the the switchers here before I head off. Yeah, I'll be here just waiting for duty.